Hi there, I'm Daniel Houghton, and I'm a teacher. I'm the director of the animation studio at Middlebury College in Vermont, where I do project-based work with undergrads at Middlebury College. And I've got an idea for a new project. Here's what I got so far. I want to dive headlong into digital sculpting, modeling buildings, modeling figures. I want to 3D print it and paint it. And I want it all to have a cinematic movie disaster theme. Think of buildings being smashed apart by monsters and mudslides and robots. I want to learn a lot about the craft of making this sort of stuff. And what have I got so far? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like everyone else at the start of a project, I've got some big ideas and a bunch of naivete about how easy and fun it will all be. I do have a 3D printer and a tiny bit of resin, and I've got some background with Blender and its awesome 3D sculpture tools. And I can see the first step. Here's what I've got. I live here in the United States, in the Northeast, in Vermont, in a little town called Middlebury, with all of these iconic, if you live here, buildings clustered around the Otter Creek Falls. And one of those buildings is the Town Hall Theater. It used to be the Town Hall, then it closed, then a massive fundraising for the arts campaign allowed it to reopen as the Town Hall Theater, which is now temporarily closed because of the coronavirus pandemic, and that's sad. Just like it's profoundly sad to imagine the thousands of other places that are now temporarily or permanently closed because of the pandemic. And while I wait for the Town Hall Theater to reopen, I want to make a miniature digital sculpture of the building, and then I want to take a small family of otters that live here in the Otter Creek, and I want to make a subterranean part of the sculpture where the otters are slurping up some of the toxic ooze that spilled off of the back of a train, running down these train tracks right here. And then I want to make a gigantic otter in the spirit of Godzilla or King Kong. I'm thinking 30 feet, maybe 75 feet tall, but as a miniature, of course. And just going to town on this building, really smashing and tearing at the roof and bell tower, maybe grabbing for some hapless victims inside. Just a raw depiction of chaotic and destructive energy. And I want to do all this because it sounds like fun. And I bet other people might get a kick out of it too. And if this model proves to be even half as fun and rewarding as I think it might be, then I'd like to make some more. And maybe I'll fail and only get as far as making half a beaver, but even so, I bet I'll find the whole experience worthwhile. And maybe you will too. So follow along here if you'd like. I'll be posting once a week, offering tips and tricks and reflections about the process as I go. Subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see more of. See you next time.